What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today's been pretty busy. My house is a mess. I had to go to the doctor. I'm drowning in emails, so I haven't really gotten a chance to do too much. But yeah, just finishing up the day before I have to pick up Riley. By the time I get home, I usually have maybe about 1 more hour of work to do. I already started making her dinner because I like to feed her as soon as she gets home. And then she'll have leftovers or a snack right before bed. That just typically works best for us. But I do need to clean. I meant to do that earlier in the day, but then just kind of got caught up with a ton of emails and phone calls and stuff like that. But I figured I would share with you guys this part of my evening routine as a working mom. Every day is different, but this is going to give you just a overall view of what that looks like, being a single mom, trying to get everything done, cook, clean, homework, bedtime, all the things, playtime, now that it is warmer as well. This morning was a little bit more of a rush because it's picture day, so spending a little bit more time. I do have to show you guys Riley's hair because we straightened it and added a nice little curl to it. So of course, stuff like that takes some time. I was able to straighten her hair yesterday, but again, just kind of fluffing it out, doing her edges. It takes a lot more time to get dressed for picture day because you want to look a lot more presentable than you do on your everyday, basis type of thing. So yeah, because of that, I just the morning rush was a lot crazier than usual, but she looks so cute. I took a couple of pictures, which honestly, I realized I didn't even send anybody pictures, so have to do that. But yeah, just wanted to more show you guys what it looks like for a realistic evening routine of a single working mom. So I have about 20 more minutes before I need to kind of take work into the car, sit outside for school pickup. If I didn't have a doctor's appointment, which was kind of kept me away from my desk a little bit longer than I had wanted to, I usually will go just walk around until she gets out. But I don't want to step away again because then I'm just gonna be drowning even more in work. So I'll probably just work from the car. But I'm trying to finish up her food so I can clearly turn the stove off, and then it will be cooling down. So when she comes back, I just have to plate it really quick, and then we are good. We're good. One less thing that I have to worry about. So here is Riley's cute little outfit for picture day. And then turn around. And her hair. We did 2 little bantu knots on the side because I straightened it yesterday. And then of course it was so nice. We went out to play. So there, that kind of parting. But it looks so cute. And this is the second time we've ever straightened her hair. And the last time we did it, it did last a full week. So I'm just going to kind of keep it like this. And then I will show you guys later how I just put it into 2 bantu knots to kind of keep just a fresh, effortless curl. So we did just get home. I gave her some food. I just need to give her something to drink. And then I have about an hour left of work. And the way that we kind of structured our evening routine is she has about 30 minutes as soon as she gets home from school to eat, unwind, watch her shows, do all of the things. Because after I thought about it, we used to come straight home, do homework, get that out of the way, and then we get to relax. But then after thinking about it, and I read somewhere that kids do need that like downtime to unwind after school, the same way us as adults need the same thing after work. Do we always get it? No, but that is also one of the things that can be stressful, or one of the things that we don't prefer, is to not be able to have a designated amount of time to just unwind from a long days of work or whatever you have going on, whether it's school or whatever, and then kind of jump into the things that you need to get done. So we incorporate about 30 minutes, and because she does eat as soon as she gets home, this kind of allows her to relax, eat, do all of the things, and then we will get homework. And since incorporating this, homework used to take us about like an hour, sometimes hour and a half, just because I don't think she was able to focus. She was hungry, just needed a break, and now we're finished with homework in like 30 minutes. Like, it's so much easier to manage. So, and it also allows me to get a little bit more work done as well. So typically I will go through her entire folder, check to see what papers or certain events that are coming up at school, check with her to see if that is something that she is interested in. Like, they are planning on having a movie night, I want to say within the next like week or so. So I want to check to see, does she want to attend that, because then I do need to sign her up and pay and all of the things. So ideally I would love to have her just sit, do her homework while I kind of like tidy up, maybe cook or clean or do something, but we're not quite there yet. She does still need a little bit of help, which I have no problem helping. I do find that, school is a lot harder than at least I remember it to be. And I have talked to some of her teachers in her school, and they have also agreed. So I do think that she just needs a little bit more one-on-one attention. And with the size of the classes these days, like, we're talking about like 25 kids, and that is a lot for one teacher to be able to teach everyone and make sure that everyone is understanding the lessons and all of that kind of stuff. So what I like to do is I will try and break what she's learning in school down even more for her, to make sure that she fully understands and grasps that, because that is one of the hardest things about school, is the fact of you're constantly learning things on top of what you've learned in the previous year. So if you don't understand something and you don't speak up and you don't get help with that, you can easily become lost. So I'm trying to do my part as a mom to make sure that I'm teaching her in the way that she understands, and she is a visual learner just like myself. So I will draw things, or we will make, little flashcards, or I will find like cute little ways of incorporating learning and play, because I do want her to enjoy school and learning and all of that kind of stuff. And sometimes just like pen and paper is boring. Let's keep it real. So just incorporating fun little games and different ways to teach her while she's also learning at the same time is what I'm really trying to do. All right, so we finished up cleaning the living room, dining area. She finished with her homework. I also had her do some like, her school does like iReady stuff. They're starting to prepare for their last assessment of the year. So we just wanted to go over some lessons that we needed to do. And kitchen's still a mess. I still need to put away these Tupperware stuff. But there are still things that need to be washed. I honestly think I might just like hand wash them because it's probably going to be a lot easier. I'm supposed to be cooking today, but I'm not even going to lie. I had a very, very late lunch. I don't think I ate until 1 o'clock. So I'm not super hungry. So I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow and make like meal prep or whatever. I'll show that to you guys. It was super easy. This is the second time I'm making it. It was like so good. But I think right now I am just like, I think so overstimulated and so overworked, and I'm contemplating, do I log back on to work? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think these are the times when sometimes it's like you have better days than not. And this is also when I wish like there was like a partnership where it's kind of like, look, I don't got it today. You know what I mean? Like I'm on 0, I got 10%, like I'm gonna need you to take the 90. And sadly, that's not the case. Like that's not my life right now. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to power through even though like you don't really have it in you. So, and now that I think about it, I probably won't log on to work because I just, mental capacity is maxed out. Like it's definitely maxed out. I think I'll probably just relax and all the things. So I'll hand wash the rest of the dishes. She asked for a grilled cheese, but I don't have any dishes that are clean enough to do that. So I'll wash those, make her a quick grilled cheese, hopefully have some time to just unwind to myself before bedtime and that whole night routine of struggling trying to get someone in the shower, dressed, reading a story, put to bed. And honestly, by that time, I usually will just go right to bed. So like, usually on a good night, I get her down between like 8:30, 9, depending on the book we're reading. Sometimes it's just like so good, so I'll just like read more chapters. I just go into my room and I go straight to bed, like, cause I'm just so mentally exhausted. Just, yeah, a lot of the times I think it's just a mental exhaustion more than anything else, really. I was supposed to work out today. I was trying to increase the days that I was working out from 3 days. I've been doing really consistent. It's been about a month, maybe 6 weeks or so, 5 or 6 weeks, going anywhere between 3 and 4 times a week, like physically to the gym. But I at least do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so I have to check my schedule to see when I can go to the gym tomorrow. I feel like Wednesdays are pretty busy, so I'll probably have to go like in the morning once I drop her off to school. Like that's usually my lunch break, and then I just like hammer down with work. But then what I wanted to do starting this week was to do like Pilates or something just like lower pace, not to like anything crazy or anything like that at home. Like on the Tuesday and the Thursday to try and increase it, because like everywhere I see, they're just like, it's like 80 something days, or at this point it could be like 70 something days until the summertime. But yeah, let me stop rambling. I don't know, sometimes I think it's just easier, even though I'm like, you guys aren't physically here, I'm basically talking to myself, but sometimes it's just easier to get it out. And you kind of feel a little bit better, which I do. But I think I'm also procrastinating washing these dishes too. I don't know. But let's get these dishes washed, put this stuff away. And for the most part, we're kind of done for the night until, what, 45 more minutes? And then we have to start the night routine. So usually right before bed, she wants some type of either snack. So I'm either going to be warming up what she had earlier on in the day, or just making something quick like a grilled cheese or possibly like chicken nuggets or anything like that, just because the last time she ate was around 4 o'clock. So just to kind of fill up her belly a little bit, and then it's off into the shower. But before we did that, she just got this new like doctor's kit, and she basically is just being a doctor to her little dolly, and she's really excited about it. And it also gives us a chance to hang out and spend some time together before it's bedtime. Once we are done here and she's finished eating, she's going to jump into the shower, and then that's when I try and do any last minute tidying up, so that once she is down in the room, I can just take my shower and then either lay in the bed, maybe watch a show, scroll TikTok to be honest, or read, or just honestly go straight to bed. So to preserve her hair for the next day, I will just put it down the middle, brush her hair out a little bit, and put it in basically 2 large Bantu knots. So you just kind of keep twisting the hair around your finger. And then I put a little hair tie. By tomorrow, it will just have a nice, natural kind of curl to it, where we're not continuing to put heat to her hair again. Okay, turn around. And this is how it looks. Just 2 little knots. Like, honestly, sometimes she's going to school looking just like this, but it's the easiest way that I personally know for her to keep her hair straight, give it a little bit of a curl without putting heat to it every single day. Because it was picture day, we also wore a little bit of makeup, some blush, and a little bit of lip gloss. So she has very sensitive skin, so we got the Bubble brand that is supposed to be for kids. Yeah.
Which is also a little bit sensitivity, I said.
Oh yeah. But this one on the outside of the box specifically said for dry skin. They're all sensitive. It's a kid's brand. It's supposed to be like a kid's skincare brand. But when we were in Walmart, like, I don't even remember how long ago this was, we ran upon this and it specifically said for dry skin. So, start with so she's going to show you her little nighttime skincare routine. So we are finished cooking. I would have talked to you guys a little bit more, but I was just chatting it up with my sister on the phone. So we kind of just were quickly cooking. This is one of the meals that I have had in rotation. This is the second week I'm making it. The other time it lasted me for about a week and a half because I would just have that for dinner and then I had something separate for lunch. Being a creature of habit has its pros and its cons. It's not naturally something that is in my personality and nature, but I think when it comes to, you know, eating healthier or trying to switch up your habits, you kind of have to be a little bit more of a creature of habit, so you don't have to worry about decision fatigue and constantly having to figure things out. And, you know, I don't know, it's a lot. You know, it's a lot. So I will make sure to have the recipe linked down below the TikTok video. Hopefully it's not banned by then, so maybe I'll take a screenshot of what it is. But it's super, super easy. And literally the only thing that I pair it with is this boil, what is it? The boil in bag. So I will get this from ShopRite. I will either get basmati rice or jasmine rice, and this is my last bag for the basmati one. And I'm just going to put that on the stove, boil that up, and then I just put the chicken on top. You can of course add another vegetable, but you don't have to because you do have the onions and peppers, and it's just such a quick and easy meal. I love like putting cheese on stuff, but like this I don't even have to put cheese on. It's just flavorful and really, really good. I do remember looking at the sodium intake, and that is really good on the soy sauce. I have low sodium soy sauce, and then also even just for the oyster flavored sauce, I found one that, oh actually this one, I thought this was supposed to be oyster sauce. Oh my goodness, I used the wrong thing. Oh my gosh, I was supposed to use hoisin sauce. Oh my god, I just was not paying attention because I was yapping on the phone. But whatever, I think hopefully it will still taste good. It still tastes good. It's all the same. But I did find a hoisin sauce that was low in sodium, 180 milligrams. Sadly, the oyster sauce is not, but it is what it is. It's too late now, and I'm still gonna eat this food, you know? I'm still gonna eat it. So I'm gonna boil the bag, and then I will show you guys what dinner looks like once it's done.